happy hour time. Glad there already pretty guy in the chat. Hold on. This is why are you criticizing what I'm gonna have to drink already with the criticism? I can't even come on for 2 seconds. He's gonna have some fruity ass drink, I bet. It's a watermelon margarita, although it doesn't look too much like watermelon. But I got this 0 sugar watermelon drink at the hipster bodega, little Cointreau, little tequila. By the way, apparently everybody has problems with Casamigos. Casamigos no bueno. I didn't know. Apparently to everybody else. Claro, me, yo no sé. Cheers. Happy hour. What was he wrong? Was who wrong with what? Cheers. All drinks matter. That's great. I like that. Cheers. Had a hell of a day. Long day. But you know what? It feels good. Listen, I was in Florida for a long time. I think I was in Florida for about 2 weeks. And it was good. A lot of family stuff, a lot of things going on. I got a sick dog, which is not ideal. I'm not looking for sympathy, though. That's not why we're here. But I'm back, hit the ground running. Okay, been out since 7 a.m. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just saying I'm out there rolling up my sleeves, getting my hands dirty like you all are every single day. Being a court bitch. And I got another day tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. But listen, it's time to get happy in this hour, actually hour and a half. And even though it's a short board, I got some bets. If you're following me on Pikkit, you'd already know. If you're not following me on Pikkit, the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, hello, welcome. It's going to be an interesting happy hour tonight because Steak is in Atlanta for his birthday. All right, he's in Atlanta for his birthday. Greg is Greg's here. Greg is here. What's up, Greg?
I got a hot 30 minutes.
Greg's had a hot 30 minutes. So Greg's got some life shit. Listen, world farts with stuff that comes up all the time. I literally just rolled in. Cheers. Are you drinking anything?
I got a little Americano action.
Americano, is that is there coffee involved?
No, it's vermouth, Campari, a little bit of soda water.
So that's just your thing.
It's I got to watch the baby. The wife's leaving here in a little bit, so you can't be drinking hard liquor before you got to be on.
100%. I'm not busting your balls. I'm not making fun of you.
It's actually, if you guys have a wedding and it's a situation where you're drinking all day, it is the best pump the brakes drink because it's just going to keep you right here, and it's not going to let you tail off and like fall apart, and it's not going to make you fall apart.
Yeah. No, listen, we can teach people a thing or two, right? We've been through it.
I'll learn that one at like 34.
You learned that one at 34. But you're an interesting case because you don't get hangovers, but you're also pretty smart. I'll never forget when I think you woke up the very first time when we were on a guy's trip somewhere and you were like, oh, I'm just going to go stretch for like 30 minutes. Do you remember that? I think it was a fantasy football group. Blood flow. Yeah. No.
Hangovers, it's dehydration and blood flow.
You know what? I saw this TikTok where it said it's the GABA rebound. Have you heard of that? Some chemical in your brain called GABA. You lose your GABA and then you're waiting for your GABA to replenish. It's very interesting. But anyways, Degen and Rare Greg W. What's up, Aherna? Let's get right into it. 30 minutes best bet, automatic lock certified winners from Greg. Yeah. Last time, Greg.
Yeah, my eye on.
Okay, I want to get into it. We'll shoot the shit a little bit later whenever you hop off. But everybody on Twitch, I pinned the YouTube channel for Pikkit. Click that link. It'll take you over to Pikkit's YouTube channel. Twitter. If you're on Twitter, look at the comment section of the stream on our Twitch and our Twitter page because we are going to YouTube and YouTube only in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, Twitch, and goodbye, Twitter. All right.
I feel like you should have given a 10, 9, 8. 3, 2, 1's a little quick.
I have been on here for 8 minutes. That's plenty. That's plenty. Anyways, Common Gregory L. Wait, what did you do for the L?
Probably talking trash about the Americano.
Degen, those are just ads to get hydrated. Oh, Sammy Colker says, love Greg. Yeah, Greg's an easy guy to love. He's also an easy guy to get really upset with. No, I'm just kidding. What's up? Dawes? How you doing? Miguel, what's up? Hello, everybody. Noti gang, what's up, Rob? Thanks for being subscribed to the Pikkit YouTube channel. If you're in here, make sure you subscribe and download Pikkit as well. Sync your sports books. Seamless, baby. Seamless. Just mixed up Crown Apple and lemonade. Good shit. You sound like my cousin, Crocodile Kyle. Oh, Colby's in Twitter. Hope he came over. Jose Cuervo fucked me last night. I don't know if I can run it back. Nothing wrong with that. Gold or silver? Blackberry crown for me. You guys are crazy. What's up with everybody drinking all this sweet shit? Greg, real quick, then we'll get into it. Have you seen do you follow like a decent amount of Burnverse on Twitter? Are you in on the Burnverse?
Not much.
Okay. I don't know why. I think because I follow
Find retards a burner, or is that just
oh god
parody account?
Yeah, I think that's probably a burner / parody account. Sergeant Blackout is a pretty good burner. There's a bunch of other good ones, but everybody's been drinking Bush Apple. Have you seen this?
My cousins love. There's like a cherry or something crown. My cousins house that stuff.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. Not my thing. Not for me. You don't really like.
Is not just to educate the masses on Campari. Campari is more of a European or Italian bitter. It's not sweet at all. It's a bit of an acquired taste. Vermouth is a little sweeter.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like a fortified wine.
Acquired taste is something when I was younger, I was like, yeah, that's just, I'm either going to drink it, it's delicious, or I'm not going to like it. But there are a lot of things that I have realized like, ooh, that took me a while, but I did come around to it. Negroni's a perfect example. I think
yeah.
First time you have a Negroni, it's not that good, but it's like after the third or fourth time, it's like, ooh, this is the right kind of drink.
That's exactly. I was at a bar in the Czech Republic with our buddy Ray, and he ordered one for me and was like, just try it. And I was like, this is terrible. And the second was like, it's not that bad. And the third one, I was like, it's been my go-to drink for a decade now.
Yep. Okay. Let's get into it. We are indeed live. And if you
talk about probably the most important thing on Twitter today, I think me, you, and Steak, and everyone else, if you're interested, should register for the Sydney Sweeney bath bar. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then we can do a little giveaway. That was probably my favorite thing on Twitter by far in the last week or two.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So here's my thing. It's going to be one of those interesting situations to where it's like three old married guys have to explain that they're registering for Sydney Sweeney's bathwater soap.
Spam. I don't know how we got this. I mean, yeah, I did see I thought the funniest comment to it was someone was just like, whoever pitched this in the marketing meeting had a lot of balls, because it was either like, you're fired, you creep, or it's actually kind of brilliant, and it went the other way.
I think in this day and age, you are foolish if you don't think there is a massive market for anything that would go like as a gag gift. You know,
that's not a gag gift. That's a creepy, not creepy, but that's not really a gag.
Well, we just said we'd do it for a giveaway. I mean, you would get that for your uncle as a funny gift.
Dude, my uncle's 89 years old.
You don't have another uncle?
I do. One's a priest.
Okay.
You probably wouldn't find it funny.
Okay.
And the other is just, yeah. None of my uncles would get it.
Not a gag gift for the Greg family.
My uncle was 89, legitimately would just use his regular soap and he wouldn't know who Sydney Sweeney is.
That's a really old uncle.
Yeah. I mean, my dad's the youngest by 13 years. My dad was a mistake.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I think for 5,000 bars of Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap, our odds of getting one are very slim.
You never know. We get 3 people. It would just triple our odds. I think if everyone does it and we do it as a giveaway to Chewy, I think that's the way to do it.
Gotta watch when I comment this user connected to my LinkedIn. Yep. Gregory Goons, what's up, Buck? No, we all just need to enter as one big entry for Chewy. Yep. I'm an uncle. Get it for me. What's up, Weston? How you doing? Are the stars done tonight, DJ? Let's talk about it because we got Greg for 20 more minutes, and then we'll fuck around with some baseball and whatnot. Greg, where do you want to focus? Should we focus on the Knicks game?
Let's talk Knicks because I don't think there's much to say here. I want to bet the Knicks.
You don't think there's much to say? Does that mean you're not confident?
I am not confident at all. I would not be surprised if everything's just over tonight and we go to the finals for hockey and basketball.
Does your brain think like some of these other scenarios, or I guess if you think of the NBA as a business, they need or don't need, but they'd like to have more playoff games?
Yeah, if you're the NBA, you don't want a week of dead time.
Right. So, and
That's
you get a
exactly
game
what
on
you
the
get
weekend.
until next Wednesday. I think the finals start. So you want to get that extra game, and the Pacers are but in my mind, I mean, yeah, you can play that narrative, but also other than game one, even when the Knicks won, the Pacers have outplayed the Knicks every game. So as much as I think it's a Knicks, as much as I think 4.5 says the Knicks have to win this and they might win, kudos to Steak, by the way. I looked for that for forever to find the over 5.5 and Pacers to win tonight to sort of do that little book arbitrage does not exist anymore. The books here were too sharp and they took it down. I don't know, too sharp. Hard Rock was too stupid.
I don't think that was offered on every book. I think it was just Hard Rock.
Was it just Hard Rock? Okay, I was hunting.
Yeah.
I was hunting.
No,
Free
that
money.
was
You
just
don't
a
get
Hard
free
Rock
money
thing.
very often.
And you say kudos to Steak, but meanwhile, actually, apparently, what Steak did was no bueno because he brought it to the forefront, and everybody who took that wager got it voided. And then some accounts, yeah, I got cornfields in my fucking ear about it. So I'm getting a whole lesson on that. Yeah, that's okay though. Listen, I explained to him, and I'm sure he knows.
That's a cornfield's MO. Just you find a book mistake and you say nothing and you just print
Keep your
money
mouth
and then you
shut.
brag about it afterwards. Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Corn will fucking sit there and get you in a corner and talk to you for 6 hours about all the fucking parlays he's hit.
Corn probably had 10 grand on either side of it, I bet, by the time. I guarantee, maybe 20. Dude, you know Corn.
So I do want to correct you with something real quick. Not that I'm like super into this. I don't think that's technically considered arbitrage betting. That's just a book error.
That's a book error, but it is arbitrage because you're playing both sides.
You're playing both sides, right? But you can arbitrage where everything is fair game.
Yeah, totally get it. Totally get it. Especially
there's a middle you can lose, right?
Yeah.
So I've actually wanted to just dabble. Not that I'm going to go full on arbitrage betting, but I wanted to dabble with it a little bit. And I've thought about doing this in the as we get into the fucking dog days of summer to spice things up a little bit. Like if you just think one side is going to kick the other's ass, like one of these teams, last game of a series, getaway game or something, like it's going to be a 9-3 type of game. You saw what the Pirates just did to the D-backs, by the way.
Pirates are back.
Pirates are back. No, but that would have been a good one to do.
Huh?
That would have been a good one. That would have been a good one to do if you think about it. I know Skeens was pitching, but you had Gallen on the other side. I think Steak even liked the Diamondbacks, but it's like, you know what? If the Pirates win, they're not going to win by one run. Fucking arb it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Exactly. Mariners -4.5 tonight. Hilarious. DJ, you will not want to arb. Arbitrage usually involves multiple books, different prices. What I was thinking is you take like the Pirates -1.5 plus 235, whatever it is, or you take the Snakes -1.5, and that's going to be at like plus 175. You just need either team to win by 2, and I think that's arbitrage betting, from what I understand.
I don't think that's arbitrage betting.
What do you think that is?
I think arbitrage betting is you take the Pirates -1.5 on the front end, and the Pirates get up, and then you take the Diamondbacks, and you create, because arbitrage implies there's no risk. What you're implying is there's a risk if one team wins by 1, you just don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, so
like
what is it?
Arbitrage markets and finance are the value of the yen is mispriced or overpriced in Europe and underpriced in US. So you buy a fuck ton of it in Europe and then you hedge yourself in the US. That's arbitrage. Or you short it in the US. Also no, Greg. But my thought process is closer.
You take money line both sides, pre-flop using different books. Never lost. Okay, that's interesting. I thought I saw some people doing something. I thought they were in the ARB space, but maybe not. And I thought it was interesting, where you're just hoping for an ass kicking on the other side. I don't know what it's called, but you get what I'm saying? I kind of want to try it.
So but arbitrage implies there's no risk.
Got it. Okay.
You're implying you just think it's going to blow out, and you're paying a blowout on either side.
Right. There's absolutely a middle where you can lose, but that you're taking that chance. Yeah, but it's called something where, anyways, whatever. We can move on. All right, let's talk about the Knicks Pacers. So you don't feel great about this. You think at the end of the day, though,
I just can't get myself to take the Knicks -4.5.
I was going to lay the money line.
I don't want to lay the money line either. You know, play something that juicy on a team that's basically outright lost the last 4 games.
Should be 2-2.
3. It should be. It should also be 3-1 because the Knicks got a little lucky in game 3. So
spray and pray. I think DJ is talking about spray and pray. You
Yeah.
get real good prices, get +1 at both teams. The money you guarantee, right? If you want money line, do it live, DJ. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Listen, I've taken a -190 before. I would just lay 2 units. Lay 2 units, take back a little over 1. I got no issues with doing that. I haven't done it in quite a while because I've been such a shit better that I don't want to risk two units at all. But go Panthers. Now I got a little money to play with.
Yeah, bravo, dude. You got me
Hey,
back.
good tail, Greg.
Yeah.
Good tail. Always the
I
Cats.
took them, and then I got the Oilers to win it all. I took them after they beat the Knights, so they're +240. Here's my take. This is actually a good take. This is actually big brain Greg. So if you look at the NHL right now versus call it 15 years ago, right? 16 years ago, I think you could say Connor McDavid is the Sidney Crosby of today's game, right? If you look at 2010 NHL, 2025 NHL, would that be an apt comparison?
Sure.
So Crosby, when he won his first cup, he lost to the Red Wings the year before. I think it was 08. He beat the Red Wings in 09 for his first cup. I could see a very similar situation for McDavid. Lose to the Panthers in the first year and win the second. And that's why I took that.
Couldn't agree with you more. I actually kind of made this comparison on the stream yesterday where, you know what, though? I did it with the Thunder. I was kind of making the case for the Pacers being able to win the championship.
Not similar at all.
Well, I'll tell you why. A team getting to the championship and losing their first appearance, that would be the Oilers losing last year and then winning this year. So I started with the Thunder, and then I kind of transitioned into saying I can also see that with the Oilers too. I absolutely think the Oilers can beat the Panthers.
That would be a very fun series.
Oh, yeah. I mean, last year was fucking crazy, even though it looked like the Cats were going to run away with it.
The issue with the Panthers, as good as they are, against the Lightning, they did it. They just did it against Carolina, but they leave the door open just a little bit. Not enough to obviously let anything happen, but Panthers should have closed them out in 6. They had to go back to Toronto. And Panthers, they lost game 4. They went back. They were down 2-0. You're starting to get a little bit nervous, and then they woke up and smashed them. But that inability to close the door makes me feel a little bit excited about the Oilers because that might be – I'd like to hear your take on this. Game 1, I don't think Edmonton risk it. After going down 3-0 last year, and we're getting way ahead of ourselves, right? They still had to close out the Stars, but if that's the case, I really like them game 1 because they know what happened last year. They know how close they got. They know if they would have been, okay in one of those first 3 games, they got the cup. I think they come out on fire game 1 if they get there.
I can't argue that. I can't argue that at all. I think though, kind of going back to what you were talking about first, the Cats leave the door open and they get a little complacent. And they have to be they need Paul Maurice to rip into their ass. So it's like harder to fade the Panthers early. But I also am with you on that logic of what happened last year. The Oilers are very much not going to want to get down in the series. So I would like them. I put it this way. I think Edmonton has home ice. If they play, if it's Oilers,
they're both a 3 seed. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I'm sure.
Somebody checked that. I think I heard that. I think it's absolutely going to be 1-1. So I would almost wait to see what happens in game 1. But if you like the Oilers, take the Oilers. If they lose, I would double down on them to win game 2. They do.
Yeah, that's when I see going 7 games. I think we got a snooze fest in the conference finals. Everything's going to be over in 5, maybe 6. And I think the Pacers, if they win tonight, can give the Thunder a little bit of a run.
I do.
Push it to 6. And I also like the Edmonton Panthers to probably go 7.
Yeah, this is interesting. So huge loss for them. Hyman, massive loss. By the way, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for Happy Hour. And Greg, thanks for making the time. Make sure you subscribe to the Pikkit YouTube page. Download Pikkit as well. We'll get to Pikkit Pro in a second. Look at the splits. Skinner's been playing out of his mind. Greg, I know you tap into hockey, but maybe you don't know all the nuances. Skinner is not an elite goalie, but last year against the Panthers, I mean, clearly I was watching that very closely, and I went to one of the games. He did not look good to start. The Panthers went up 3-0. You got to take a call or something?
No, just checking.
But when they won that first game, and then they won the next 2, Skinner was fucking dialed. And you know what else? He looked so loose. You would have never known this was a goalie down 3-1 in a Stanley Cup final. That's how he's playing right now. And he got embarrassed. He got his ass kicked. They were bringing in Picard. Skinner had gotten that out of his system, and now he looks like that fucking loose, confident goalie, and he is terrifying. Stars, money line, dumb fucks. What's up, Colker? Careful on that phone, Greg. DJs does not play. Ask Steak. Oh, stop it. That's different. Steak's given.
I can't do it. I have a neck.
Yeah, I know. Listen, Greg, ask me how the weather is today.
DJ, how was your bike ride through Central Park today?
What? That's what Steak does. So I tell him, lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. It's not easy to read the chat, listen what's going on, and acknowledge a question. So, anyways, let's before I have to let you go, let's get a thought, because you get in your bag randomly, and this is what we need to take advantage of.
I'm not in my bag. I'm not in my bag. I am so cold on an MLB.
I don't want you in MLB. I want you in the Knicks Pacers game. Last time you were on this fucking happy hour, Greg, you gave us Isaiah Joe under half a three. He took one and he played like 6 minutes.
That was great. That was great.
Yeah, it was fucking great. So give me the Isaiah Joe tonight, son of a bitch. Oh, look who's here. Look who's fucking here. That's right.
Dude.
Stand with Steak. That's never happened. It literally always happens. Always. Lock in, Greg. Thank you, Adam B. Get his ass. That's all right. Listen, we got time. Muy paciente. Feed us, Greg. They're asking for it. No pressure. There's a lot of pressure.
Man, the Knicks do not have a lot of bench support, huh?
Well, they got guys. We talked about this, but Tibbs doesn't play anybody. He doesn't play as Precious. He doesn't play PJ Walker. I'll tell you who my guy is. Let's see if this drums up anything for you. I like OG tonight. I think OG looks very aggressive. He's going to the basket. And then Steak told me about this fucking Anne Hathaway thing that you would probably really lean into.
What's up, Anne Hathaway? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I figured you would know this dumb thing. So apparently, since he fell into Anne Hathaway's lap at the game, he's like shooting 50% from three.
He scored the first basket last game.
How do you remember that?
Because I always think about that stuff.
The mind of an uncut gem. Okay, so you're not confident about the Knicks?
No.
Do you like the under? Do you like the over? Do you see low scoring? Do you see high scoring? Let's talk about a player to maybe fade.
I like the under, but unders have been a rough go of it. Sure. Honestly, if I had to fade somebody, man.
Dude, that I'm so glad Pranav said that. That martini sucked. Did you see Steak's martini that he posted?
No.
Oh my God. Keep thinking, Greg. Keep
thinking. I honestly, I'm looking at it like on the star line or on the like big name guys. Siakam's coming off a pretty strong game.
Dude, say it, Greg. Say it.
Siakam under?
Yeah, but hold on. How bad of a picture of espresso martini is that?
That's all froth.
It's all fucking froth. And he called it a espresso martini. Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it. Steak anyway.
You're not going to say anything bad about Steak?
Huh?
You're not going to say anything bad about Steak?
Steak's had lunches bigger than me, dude. I'm not going to talk trash about Steak.
Dude, don't let Steak with his big traps and chain and tattoos scare you.
Oh, he's a great big puppy dog, but
my wife is listening. She didn't make the espresso martini. It's the angle, dude, bro.
It's the angle.
That is a lot. You could get under
the
that.
The only angle that looks great on is straight up, like from the top, where all you see is foam.
I hope Steak's wife saw my impression of him where he's delayed 5 seconds and doesn't give me his undivided attention on here. Greg, what are we doing with
Halliburton's up double? Halliburton just blew up. You know they got to do something against him.
I'm not fading him.
Yeah, I don't want to either, especially on the road. I could go Josh Hart under points.
Josh Hart has not looked like the Josh Hart I know and love.
Yeah. It's just tough to fade a dog like him in such a must-win game at home.
You're right. Wait a minute. You just put a thought in my head. Greg, you just put a thought in my head.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm just going to keep telling you. You put a thought in my head.
Let's hear it. Yeah, so
Okay, wait.
triple. Let's hear it.
You're talking about fading Pascal Siakam. You're talking about fading Halliburton. And then we're talking about it's hard to fade a guy like Josh Hart in a situation in a game like this. You're going to get Josh Hart and hustle tonight. You're going to get maybe missed shots from the Pacers.
Josh Hart rebounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think so. I'm seeing 12. What do you think his line is? Like 9, 8.5?
Yeah.
I don't know about triple-double because I don't like the points. And he's not really getting many assists. Or under.
No, he had 1 assist last game.
Obi Toppin sucks. Yeah. By the way, I'm not an espresso martini hater. I just want to make that very clear. That's just a bad pick. When is it not Hart day? I told you I've stopped betting Josh Hart. I'm taking my units and running from the Celtics series. What do you think, Greg?
He was 4 or 5 from 3 last game.
He fucking would be 4 or 5 from 3.
He's a guy I just don't think has it.
I don't like him. He doesn't pass my eye test, and I've laddered. The last time I laddered his threes, he was 0 for 1.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Nice birdie from JT to move to +8.
Kawhi was up there last I checked.
Yeah, he's second. He's 5 under.
He's got no problem on Thursday. Let's see how he does on
Yeah,
Saturday.
right. Who did you take?
No one. I sat this one out. I haven't been able to get a good read. It's sit one out.
Don't blame you. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're almost coming to your time here. We need that. You got to give the people something. You want to fade Pascal Siakam?
Gun to my head. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, just his points though. Nothing else.
Okay. Anything else speaking to you? Don't hold back. Who's the Isaiah Joe of tonight?
There's nobody. There's not the same bench guys that there. Actually, here's your bench guy, and chat can get on me like crazy on this because I'm going to butcher his name. Mathurin on the Pacers. 12 minutes. He had 20 points last game.
Say less. Steak, did you hear that?
That's the guy you fade because I don't like fading the big dogs.
I don't like fading the big dogs either.
I don't even know who Mathurin is. Is he the little white guy who scoots out there every once in a while?
No, that's TJ McConnell, Greg.
I have no idea who Mathurin is then.
I think he went to, God, where'd he go to college? I want to say, not Iowa. That was Keegan Murray. Arizona. Where did Benedict Mathurin go?
Benedict. Yeah. How do you not fade a guy named Benedict?
Pranav is saying TJ McConnell time.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either. You know, I love going to a guy when he just burns somebody. And the guy on VSiN went to TJ McConnell last game and he didn't do shit. Patrick B says very different color. His line is very low though. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm going to go pull up the lines. Greg, before we get you out of here.
All right. Let's ask the chat because I get my eye on 3. You ask MLB POD.
You have an MLB POD? I wasn't even going to ask you about.
I don't know. I'm not quite there yet. I need one though, and I got my eye on 3, but I don't want to take 3 games and go 3 again. I'd rather just take 1 and go for 1.
Okay. Do you like anything in the Stars Oilers game? Yes or no?
No. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Stars push it back, but also I think the Stars are dead.
Yeah, they might be. Arizona nailed that. Thanks, Greg. Steak. Okay. What is catching your eye in the MLB?
All right. So we get 3. And one's a system that's untested or unlooked at, just something I thought about today. But I believe in the Braves earlier game, they went against a lefty, and now they're going against a righty. It was Wheeler's a righty, right? And it was inverse in the first game. It was righty, lefty. Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
So I think there might be something to a doubleheader when they see a lefty first. It's almost like having a donut on the bat, right? It's tougher to hit. And then you see the righty and the bats wake up a little bit. So that's my theory for the Braves, but it's untested, certainly unproven, just where my head was at today when I looked at it. So that's what makes me lean the Braves. Also, they lost the first game of a doubleheader, and I don't hate that system. The other one, I like the Rays under. And the final one, I like the Mariners, but that's just a bit too chalky. I think I'm going to stay off of that. The Mariners just got their ass beat as minus. I think they were minus 210 yesterday.
You said donut?
What?
You said donut. When can you bring me back? When did you say donut?
I don't think I said donut, Homer Simpson. When did I say donut? I said the Rays under and
No, with the Braves. You said something about a donut. And I froze for a second, and now I don't know what you meant.
I don't think I said a donut.
You said the word donut.
Do not.
Dude,
Bro, you can check the tape. I'm very confident I didn't say donut. Maybe I did. If I did, it probably was do not.
I just almost want to run back the tape and just see how you incorporated donut into your cell job.
I think you're just a fat guy, and you heard something that sounded like donut, and you said, "Oh, well, here we go."
He said donut.
Okay,
but I'm just curious. I froze and I forgot what you said. Okay, so Braves against the Phillies, pick 'em. Greg said donut. Thank you. Here we go. When they see a lefty, they put up a donut, and then they see a righty, and the bats wake up. Something like that. He said,
like a baseball donut. Yeah. Okay, like a donut on the bat. You know, you have a donut when you're in the on deck circle. You put a donut on the bat, make it harder, make it heavier. That's seen the lefty the first time. The second time, the donut's off. I did say donut. I was talking about a different donut though. Then you take the donut off, you get better bat speed. Yeah.
Okay. I like this.
That's my point. Yeah. That was my logic on that being a play that might be profitable, but this is the first time I've ever even noticed it.
I am so happy the chat is here because I thought first, I was like, I heard you say donut.
I was thinking Krispy Kreme. I was like, I did not talk about a donut, but I did say baseball donut.
I was thinking Krispy Kreme when you said donut, and then you kept talking, and then I missed what you said, and I was like, what the fuck did he just say about a donut? Okay. I was like, because you were in the zone. You were selling.
Correct. That was what I was talking about. So that's my reason for the Braves. I think I'm going to lay off the Mariners. That just seems a bit chalky, even though they got killed yesterday. Minus 120 just seems too easy. And then I think my play is actually going to be that Rays under.
So, and I'm not just saying this, I do like Shane Baz today.
I know you like Shane Baz today because Shane Baz is pitching today.
Well, it correlates with your under.
It does.
So I think that's a good play.
I think it is too. I think it's a watch the Braves, see if this system is actually a system, and go to the under.
Okay. You know what I love about this? Alan Dim shit all over your system. So I hope you prove him wrong. He's also been gone for a very long time. He's been absent from the streams, and he came in and he's very upset with Steak because Steak got everybody's Hard Rock bets voided, and he pissed off the Sharps. So it's good to see Alan here. This could be just an Alan and total piss day. I'm riding with you, Greg. And on top of that, if we see the donut theory in play and the Braves bats wake up, we got to take a home run.
One thing I will say with Hard Rock, before you get upset with Steak, is they have been notorious for doing this in the past. And after the bets hit, they would void them.
Got it. We can't say anything bad about Hard Rock because they're an affiliate with Pikkit. So we'll
I'm just saying they've done that in the past.
Yeah. No, I know. It's not Steak's fault.
They realized it was a mistake and they voided them after the fact as opposed to voiding them before.
Yeah. Now I want to know.
Homer, now you announced it. They're a partner of the stream and it's going to get canceled.
He used it as an analogy for facing a righty and then a lefty, like swinging a donut. Yeah. So, okay, we have no choice but to take a home run hitter.
Okay.
Matt
I'll give you a home run hitter and then I got to get out of here.
Yeah. You've done great. Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate it. Well, I want to talk about the Braves bats waking up today because I'm kind of with you on this, and I want Alan Dims to be in piss. So let's look at the Braves hitters. Zach Wheeler is a righty. Let's see. Let's see how he does. Has he pitched against Atlanta this year already? Yes, he did. 8 hits, 5 earned runs. Wow. Okay, so they touched him up pretty good. Let's look at the splits. Batting average. Yep, righties are better against him this year.
Jesus Christ, Schwarber's already getting 19.
Oh, he's got reverse splits because he's a righty, right? Wait, I'm sorry, Greg. What did you say?
I said Schwarber's already getting 19 home runs. That's insane.
That is insane. Oh my gosh, there's so much familiarity here. Wow, nobody really hits him that well though. Albies 8 for 50. Jeez.
I mean, I'm looking at Cunha.
You're looking at Acuna? Chalk it up with Acuna. 12 for 47, 255, 4 home runs. What did Acuna just do today? Oh, he's been hitting. He's been hitting the baseball. He's been hitting the baseball.
He had today off.
Oh, well, then this doesn't really fit your donut theory.
Just him.
I know, but that's the guy I wanted to bet. I wanted to bet someone that played into.
Then go to today's stat line.
Stat line?
The stats from today's game.
But what I don't no. I just want somebody that saw the righty and lefty, and now they're seeing the righty.
Yeah, so that's why it was my point of going to the stat line.
Be great if you could just fucking feed me.
Oh, Cunha did play today. That's weird that he wasn't on there.
No. He pinched. He pinch hit, and he was. Oh my god, he was 2 for 2.
So he's locked in, dude. I'm going Acuna. Shut up. I'm going.
All right, let's go Acuna.
Boom.
Matt Olson.
Acuna, Rays under, POD. I got to run. Baby's here.
All right, see you, Greg. Thank you very much.
Let it chat.
Bye-bye. All right, Greg did his best. Yeah, Acuna didn't play, but he did play. It says he pitch hit, though, so that's a little different. But he came in. He was 2 for 2. He had a run and an RBI. Looks like he had a double. Get Alan as a host, I promise you. Judging from the way Alan gets snippy in the chat, you don't want that. He came in for an injury. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, you can't give Greg that much shit then. All right, he technically didn't play. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Greg was good, but he was too much toe in the water. He was too toe in the water. I'm ready to dive in. Enough of that bullshit. Ooh, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm thinking. No, fuck that. Let's go to the MLB first. Get Snowman up here. Yeah, I probably should have reached out to Snowman. I didn't think about it. Is he live right now? The Snowman live? Probably. Facts, Degen. Let's get serious. Yeah, come on. Let's get serious. Where do we want to start? Should we start in the MLB or should we start in the NBA? We'll end it with the NHL. We got 50 minutes to lock in. Huh? No? No what? No what, Kevin? Oh, he's not live? I got to re-up on my margarita, by the way. NBA only one game? Clearly. Lock. We spent 2 hours on strictly Trae Young props without picking a single one, and you're mad at Greg. That's not true. Indecisive Greg. He's the most indecisive individual you ever meet. Good luck trying to get that guy. We all have them in their friend groups. You ever go on a trip with Greg? He's like, I ask him like, hey, where do you want to stay? You know, we're looking at Airbnbs. What kind of food you want to eat? This night, he's like, I don't know, just pick. You know, look at you, quantitative flexing that POD hit. I love that. Looking at NBA, please do. Okay, you guys aren't really saying much or much help right now in what we're going to start with. So I'm going with the NBA. I'm going with the NBA, and I'm going to tell you this. Here's what I think. Sadly, I'm the Greg of friends. That's okay. It's nothing to be sad about. Everybody's got to be that way. A lot of bets, a lot of handle. Sharps like the under. I've made an executive decision, ladies and gentlemen. I am the anti-Greg. I'm going Josh Hart over rebounds. I just am. What can we ladder it to? Show me. Comment on your selection after the fact. Yeah. I promise you, if you get Alan Dims up here as a host, it would be a train wreck. Not that I know Alan Dims personally, but that's just how it goes. The chappy trolley types in the chat are not the hosts. They're just not. All right. Wow. That felt quick, quantitative. All right. Give me Josh Hart rebounds or give me death. Let me go find out where it is. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Why am I having a brain fart real quick? Why am I having a brain fart? Odds. Hold on. Here we go. Pacers team total over might be a max. They've hit this every game this series. No. I'll tell you what I like. I like OG points for sure. 15.5 minus 152. Love it. Absolutely love it. Josh Hart rebounds is the play. Let's go to it. Ooh, rebounds and assists. I don't hate that. I'm just going to go rebounds. He's getting 12. He's getting 12. Give me the 11.5. Give me the 11.5. I got a fun parlay for you right now. You want Degen's parlay of the night? Yeah, I'm not going to be a host. I'm not going to give up certain edges to people that think lines are weird and fake sharp. Wow. That's not an edge, bro. That was an error. Stop it. Wow. Nothing like sharps getting mad and whining. Wow. It's a fucking book error. All right, listen. I'm going 11.5 rebounds for Josh Hart. Now he's at 50. Oh, no. Don't tell me this. Watch out, Chad. Allen has edges no one else has and doesn't want to help anyone else out. Yeah. That is what I will tell you about sharp bettors. Elitist pricks. OG has 16.5 last game. Scored 22. Now he's at 15.5. Yeah. Did Stake take that weird line over 5.5 games? Yeah, but everybody's bet got voided because it was an error. It was an error. It's as simple as that. Sometimes people and computers make mistakes, and when it gets caught, it gets voided. What are you going to do? But if you took it and it didn't get voided, good for you. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. We're just making observations, okay? Anyways, give up certain edges. Give up. What is this fucking classified information? What are you guys? Are you Navy SEALs? Wow, bunch of crybabying. All right, here's where I'm at. Oh, he said Benedict Mathurin under. You want to put a fun parlay together? Let's put a fun parlay together. Benedict Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin under. Let's go Benedict Mathurin under. You want to do that one for Greg? I mean, Greg was not in his bag. He admitted he wasn't in his bag, but he came on. He gave us some banter. He gave us some talk. Dude, I don't know where Budman's been. I hope everything's okay with him. So here's where we're at. All right, we're going to Benedict Mathurin under. I do like TJ McConnell. That's who Pranav likes. I like TJ McConnell. Josh Hart rebounds is already in there. I like OG, but now you're scaring me. He's at 50. No, dude, he's at 16.5. He's at 16.5. I'm going OG. I'm not going to overthink it. Okay. Hold on. I got all these in here. Open bet slip. Here it is. You going to tell me you don't like this? You going to tell me you don't like that? You going to tell me you don't like that? Take Mathurin out. What does it pay? 7-1? I don't like 13-1. I think the don't overthink it play is Brunson. Really? I mean, he is the fucking man. He really is. He's the hero New York needs, and he's probably going to deliver tonight. Yeah. I heard some speculation on if Karl Anthony Towns is playing or not tonight. Not that it's really impacting my capping on this game, you know? Not that it's impacting my capping. And hey, if you guys have any insider information, don't share it. I don't want you to give away your edge. Okay? OG and Bridges are so hard to rely on. Oh my God, nothing has ever been more true. Seriously. So here is where I'm at. MJ likes Brunson tonight. Yeah, well, MJ is in his fucking bag with Halliburton. Love Brunson elimination game, especially if Cat might be out. Right. Don't give away an edge, though. So I'm going Josh Hart over rebounds. I'm going to play it straight. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Josh Hart over rebounds. I see this being, honestly, no line reading, no sharpness, no contrarian, just my fucking big old noggin and my plums. I think the Knicks win and cover. And I think the game stays under, and I think their defense finally shows up. Or I just think the Pacers have an off night. Maybe I'm playing the roulette theory. Maybe I'm playing the do theory. Fuck it. I don't know what to tell you. I am. That's what I think happens tonight. I think the Knicks win. I think this is going to be a 107-92 game, 15-point win for the Knicks. And I just like OG from what I saw last game. Knicks win, Brunson over 30, Pacers lose equals Brunson under 30.5. Right. Wait, what? I nuked the over 5.5 games on an ARB play. Can they void and I get screwed? Jackson. I don't know, man. I don't work for them. I don't know what they're going to do. All right. Either way, it was an error. If you get to take advantage of it, cool. If you don't, what are you going to do? You know? Evan, I have no idea what this means. Just going to be honest with you. Josh Hart over 11.5 rebounds plus 230. Benedict Mathurin under 6.5 points minus 115. OG over 19.5 points. That is a 13-1 parlay. I'm fucking playing it. Do you know who the crew chief is? Is it Scott Foster? Is that who it is? Tell me that's who it is. Tell me. Tell me that's who it is. Although that's kind of being debunked. Is it not? Isn't that being debunked? Fun word, debunked. I think it is. I feel like the last few games he's reffed. I don't know. I was hoping you knew. You think you were hoping I knew that? As my friend Nick in Tallahassee used to say, hope in one hand, shit in the other. It's a typo, Unc. That's okay. Nick's 4.5 POD going for 6.1 Love to hear that quantitative. Pretty sure the only one I tailed, you lost. That was the Royals. Thanks for that. Anyways, here's where we're at, chat. Here's where we're at. I'm going to go to the baseball board. All right, that's what I'm going to do. But I want you to know something. I actually really like these plays. I like OG, and I like Josh Hart. I'm only fading Benedict Mathurin because of Greg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fun parlay here with that in it. Let's see if Greg's in his bag. But at the same time, I'm going to take it without Mathurin. Because the last thing I want is for my reads to be right and Greg fucks my parlay. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. It is Brooklyn native Zach Zarba. Great. Much love indeed. Okay. Cool. Now let's make an RBI parlay. I fucking love where your head's at. All right. You want to do that? Let's do it. How about this? I'm going to re-up my drink. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go to the baseball board, and then we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to close with Dallas. It will not take me long to make this. I'm pouring 2 ounces of Casamigos, 1 ounce of Cointreau, and a little watermelon lemonade or some shit. You know what I mean? Getting another beer. Let's go. Boom. Let's do that. All right. Here we go. I'll be right back in just a minute. Back like I never left. All right, let's rock and roll. Feel pretty good about this. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Song is a banger, man. Don't let Anthony tell you different. Yeah, you mean guy in the cornfields. He's not happy with this music. I like it. It's very, it's like folky. It's fun. Feels like you're actually at the bar. Anyways, let's get into it. So MLB. You down with MLB? Yeah, you know me. Oh, it's kind of good. Oh, anyone, not Anthony? Yeah, that sounds good too. Let's get to the MLB. First game, Braves and Phillies. What do you guys think? I know where Allen stands, and that's fine. Allen has got to be the most profitable bettor of all time. That's good. Good for him. I know there's winning bettors out there. I'm not stupid. Maybe he's one of them. And I like having him in the community. Okay. I really do. We need all voices. We need all types of people. All right. So I'm kind of like, I see what Greg is saying. I'm not telling you I'm here to just fucking blindly agree with it. Okay. There is definitely a chance. You got to remember with Greg. Okay. I don't know for sure how he has an engineering degree. All right. I know in school, I didn't do well in school, but really when I'm kicking myself because it's like school wasn't that hard. I just didn't apply myself. I was too busy fucking, hanging out, doing other things that you probably can't say on the Pikkit YouTube channel, playing Halo, playing Unreal Championship. You don't even know what Unreal Championship is. Okay. Greg was actually applying himself. He's either the smartest dumb guy or the dumbest smart guy I ever met in my life. So he's going to say things sometimes where like an Alan Dims of the world is going to say, that's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. Alan, I understand. I relate to that. I say it to Greg all the time. But sometimes he looks like a genius. Okay. You have to understand these things. As you get to know Greg, he's going to say things sometimes where you're going to tell yourself that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard someone say. But the good thing about Greg is you can tell him that and he'll say, you're probably right. You know what I mean? We have a self-awareness, which is great. It's probably half the reason you're in here because you like that about us. Awesome. But if you're going to do anything Greg says, I want you to just fully understand that before you move forward, before you put your money on that. There are some times it's going to work out and you'll be like, holy shit, Greg, I love you. Come here, bring him in, give him a smooch, like a scene in fucking Godfather. Smack him on the cheek a little bit softly, not violently. You know what I mean? Book smart, not street smart. I know a few. Yeah, exactly. Dang, should have phoned me in for happy hour, dude. I fucking should have. That would have been great. Am I wild for thinking Jacob Wilson at 10-1 against value? The bookstores are slow. I don't know. I don't even know who that is. Every friend group needs a Greg, though. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Yeah, he's not going to be the leader of your army, but you're going to want him in your army. You know what I mean? Have we gone over the board yet? Just got in here. Chandler, Byram, you have made perfect timing. We had Greg in here for the first half hour. We were fucking around shooting the shit. We did talk Knicks, Pacers at length, though. 107.92 exact score POD. Did you know Christopher Sanchez was a Ray? I didn't know until I seen someone tweet it today. I sure did. I believe they traded him for Curtis Mead. But we're getting into it now. We're getting into the nitty gritty. So everybody lock in. Okay. Lock the fuck in. We're getting into the Phillies and the Braves. Wheeler K's as that 6.5 over. Sale K's 6.5 over. Heavily juiced. Probably going to think that this is an under game. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go with what Greg said. Give me the fucking Braves today. What was his stupid theory again? Donut this, donut on the bat. The guy had a sales pitch. He had a sell job saying donut on the bat, and he didn't even remember saying donut. He was acting like he acted like I was on another planet. It's like, oh, I didn't say donut. You're just a fat kid. I'm so glad you were here to bail me out. Fuck it. Let's go with the Braves. I'm going with the Braves tonight. And if the Braves don't come through, idiot Greg. Braves come through, smart Greg. 50-50. Wheeler hasn't allowed a run in 22.2 innings. We'll be back in Acuna bases and home run. Fuck it. Me too. I should probably be writing this down. I just got home late last night, by the way. I got in at like 11:30. Barely unpacked. I got 4 suitcases all over here, by the way. I can't show you my apartment. It looks like absolute shit. Nothing's unpacked. Been out all day. I don't even have a pen. I don't have a... Oh. All right. That's kind of a lie. I have a notebook. Can't find my pen. Can anybody jot this down? I don't get that idea at all. Greg is not going to act like they brought in righties already after Sanchez got pulled. Greg doesn't know anything. So, first official happy hour squad pod Braves. I don't feel that confident about it, but we do need to do that. We will do that. Hovey, what do you think about my Josh Hart rebounds play, by the way? And I'm going with OG points, even though our buddy in here pointed out that the line is a little weird. I don't like that. Oh, cheers. Drink number 2, by the way. This is going to be it for me. And then I'm ordering some chicken. You know what I love? Do you guys ever go to Pio? You ever been to a Pio? It's great. They've got delicious, moist chicken and then tons of sides, whatever you want. Rice, beans, yuca. No steak today. Steak is in Atlanta for his birthday. He's going to the Red Sox Braves game, and then he's out with his wife and his kid. So no steak today. Probably should have planned this a little bit better. That's my bad and should have had a guest on. I did reach out to Ian McMillan last second. He was unavailable to make it. Greg came on for the first 30 minutes. He's also very corp and has baby duty. Listen, I know we have obligations in life that prevent us from being the most fun individuals in the world, but I promise you, when you get us, we are a good time. Nevertheless, I'm going to play the Braves. Is it an official squad pod? No. He's at 16.5 in a must win where he's right. Okay. Happy birthday, Steak. Thank you, Alan. Do you forgive him for his sins? I hope so. Steak has the Sharp community in shambles. But listen, the Sharps are not my enemy. They're far from it. I like the Sharps. I really do. I like diversity. That's why I like living in New York. A lot of reasons I hate living in New York. Heart rebound should always have life. Thank you very much, Hovey. Okay, let's go with the Braves. Let's go with Acuna. Special K, are you on that? Officially, home run and bases. I'm in if you are. I will be commenting next time he's on. Good. Please do. Okay, talk to me about Jose Barrios in the Athletics. I am the walrus. Kevin Blix. I don't know what that means. But it sounds funny. I like it. Talk to me about the A's. I'm officially. All right, I'm in, Kev. Locked in over an hour ago. Love that. 5-1 Acuna home run. Jeez. All right. We got the Blue Jays minus 155. Interesting. Seems a little short if you ask me. Guys, that seems a little short. I'm not trying to be the cute contrarian. I'm really not. That just seems a little short. The total's at 9 here. You got, who is this guy pitching? Who? No way. Beatles song. Oof. Oh, sorry. Listen, I hope you don't judge me. I'm not the biggest Beatles guy. I want to hold your hand and I tell you something. Real bettors are already betting into Friday's MLB slate. Anyways, the A's, I think ever since I said the A's were like a fun, scrappy team, I don't think they won a baseball game. So shout out to me for that read. Talk to me. Jacob Lopez is a lefty. He's pitching. He's 0-2 with a 2.5 ERA. Yeah, he won't. Chill, Alan. You're giving away your edge. Very funny. Yep. Lawrence Butler odds are low. No shit. Really? Talk to me, Kev. Jacob Wilson is something special? Who the fuck is Jacob Wilson? Oh, this guy? Real bettors aren't in YouTube chats bragging about their bet. Get his ass! No, listen. Come on. We're having fun here. We're not going after each other. Guys. Seriously. Do we like runs in this game? Straight up. Yields 3 runs in first frame. Straight up. Barrios. Oh, he actually pitched quite well. He pitched quite well against the Rays. Jacob Wilson. It could be as easy as Schwarber Acuna home run parlay. Don't hate that, Patrick B. I'm on Baseball Savant for a second. The A's do not hit Barrios all that well, guys. Oh, man, I don't want to get cute here. Does anybody want to tell me why this line is so low? Oh, Fernell Granados. What's up, by the way? I haven't seen, or Fidel. Sorry, I said Fidel. I don't know why. Haven't seen your name in here. What's up? Hope all is well. I locked in a nice little long shot. I bet them all straight. Acuna, Lawrence Butler, and Rube hits goal. Nice. One Butler, 2 Kev. Travel spot for the Jays. That makes more sense. Barrios has been bad. I mean, he just pitched really well against the Rays, did he not? Yeah, that's very good. 6 innings, 95 pitches, 3 hits. Before that, he had 8 hits, but he only allowed 2 earned runs. I'm just saying. He hasn't won a game since April 7th. Wow. Good thing I don't have his over wins. Remember last year? The only Blue Jays bet I've ever hit. Tells me everything I know about who you bet. Oh, stop it. Be nice. Barrios has been bad. I don't think so. Rooker has been selling everyone for quite a while. I expect him to sell again. Yeah, I'm not timing shit. I'm not timing shit. I'll give you an RBI parlay, though. I'll give you one. Let me look at this. Let me look at this Braves lineup. You know, how about Matt Olson? How about Matt Olson RBI? How about Matt Olson? You're in the wrong chat, Alan. Yeah, so defensive. Wasn't that the game Ray scored 3 in the bottom of the first? Yeah, but then he settled in. You know, then he settled in. How about a little RBI parlay? I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have some fun with these wagers tonight. I really am. Junior Caminero. By the way, speaking of Junior, that's my RBI guy. That's my RBI guy in the Rays game. Allen is a bit touched today. Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna keep moving. I'm just gonna ignore the chat because you guys are focused on it too much. I'm trying to run a damn happy hour over here. I like the A's. And I like the over. I think we're going to get runs. I think that's a high total. Is 9 not high? Let's look. I do like Baz Case. I'm just saying, for a Rays hitter, that would be my RBI guy. Okay. The last time Barrios pitched at home, no, never mind. He had a 9. He had a 9 and it's soared under. Fuck. Baldwin, you got to get acclimated with the young guys that are not Rays. You're absolutely right, Adam. You're right. 2 bets. A's team total over or Barrios over in runs. Do not trust A's bullpen. Kevin Blixt. I like where your fucking head's at. I like where your head's at a lot. I like where your head's at a lot. I like the A's team total over. DJ, we're going to need you during the dog days of summer. Some highest scoring MLB team dog of the day bets from you. All odds 10-1. No, that's okay. We need dog days of summer ideas. Absolutely. I'm a meme capper now, remember? By the way, meme capping is 0-1 since I did that meme of saying it's the Knicks. Sorry about that. Okay. In all seriousness, I like the A's team total. I like the road teams today. I like the fucking road teams today. I just realized something. I like the road teams today. And I know Greg said that the Mariners were chalky. Yeah, they're -114. They look fucking free. Dude, I have an idea. I'm going to take a parlay with all the road teams reverse run line. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? I have ideas. I have so many ideas. This is going to be this is crazy for a short slate like this. I have so many fun bets. I'm not saying they're going to hit, but I'm going to risk a little on this. I like the Braves. I like the Athletics, and I like the Rays. I'm just going to put them in a parlay. It doesn't count. And I like the Nationals. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Let's see what that pays. Oh, the Braves. I'm sorry. The Braves are not a dog. They are favored. You're not allowed to bet the Rays. Yeah, but if it's in a parlay, that's different. Watch me do it. Watch me do it. Oh, what the fuck? How is it paying so much? Oh, I got to take this stuff out of here. 16-1. Not as fun. Parlays don't count exactly. You know ball, Kate X. You know ball. All right. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking every road team tonight. That's what I'm doing. Pikkit, are you listening? We're going to be fucking heroes tonight. And you know what? How about this? If this hits, what were the odds on it? I'll just put it in right now. We'll do a giveaway. We'll do a fun giveaway for everybody that's in here hanging out, having a good time. Okay? Because that's how we roll. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to do it all on actually, no, not on FanDuel. Where do I have the most amount of money? I think I have the most amount of money in DraftKings. DraftKings are Fanatics right now. DraftKings is where the Panthers parlay hit. See, welcome to the Panther parlay. Anybody ever know that's from? That's from Forrest Gump. Hello. Welcome to the Panther Party. Welcome to the Panther Party. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Braves. We're going to take the A's. Yep. Okay. This is paying 16 to 1. 25 to win 432. How about this? $100. Bam. $100. 25 to pay 432. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go tweet this. I'm going to tweet it from my Pikkit. Anybody that retweets gets entered. Okay. Well, hold on. Verification code for Hard Rock. It's so annoying that Hard Rock makes you do this every single time. They're such a pain in the ass. Although, if I'm not using Hard Rock anymore, then I guess I don't really need to sync every single time. Hold on. Let me guess. Baz K's ladder? Yes. I like every road team in the MLB tonight. I like the A's. I like the Rays. I like the Nationals. In all seriousness, though, when it comes to the Rays, I don't know a lot about this Ryan Gusto guy. Chat, do you guys? Kind of lean on you here. Do you know anything about Ryan Gusto? He's 3-2 with a 4.5 ERA. I like Boz tonight. I think I said Baz earlier. I like Boz. I love his Ks. Of course I do. You know I do. It's nothing new about that. All right, here's the 4-leg parlay. Here we go. You know what? I wish it showed the payout. Hold on. Turns out, after reviewing the board, here's what we're going to do. After reviewing the board, geez, I don't know why. All right, turns out, nope, not turkey. Turns out I like every road dog tonight. Every road team tonight. Boom. Oh. No. Boom. Retweet. If it hits, somebody that's in this happy hour is going to get $100. If it hits, we'll do a fun giveaway. Hunter with the first like, bang. Okay. How about a home run parlay? Let's do a home run parlay. And then we'll wrap it up with the Stars and the Oilers. I got a ladder in there. I have a ladder in there, and it's going to be Jake Ottinger saves. You're not going to like it, and that's fine. Ronald Acuna Jr. is going in for sure. How about this? Ronald Acuna. Who was that guy that you liked? Brent Rooker? Is that who you liked? When it hits. Wow, I love that. Hold on for you. Let's go to the popular prop market. Lawrence Butler? Or is it Brent Rooker? It might be Brent Rooker. Do you guys like Rooker or did you like Butler? I'm sorry. I forgot who. Everyone is on Woods, but it might not matter. Yeah. He's been unreal. And we talk about it all the time in the streams, Adam, if you guys are in there. The guys who hit home runs. Oh! Dude. Bo Bichette hit a home run yesterday. Hit a fucking home run yesterday. That doesn't correlate. Once Butler for me, but whatever you like. I'm going to go Bo Bichette. He hit a home run yesterday. I say he gets hot. But that doesn't correlate with my A's play, obviously. Wow, he's 6-1. Add it to my card. Bo Bichette, Ronald Acuna. Let's get a guy in every game. Kev likes Butler. It was a pinch hit home run too. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to it. I'm going to give you Junior, man. Junior has been awesome. And I know it's a righty, so you should probably, you really probably should target a lefty here. Look at this fucking guy. Are you kidding me? You tell me the Rays can't beat this guy? Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. Pitch against the Rays already? No. Nobody's seen him, dude. I mean, Junior has just been swinging the bat so well. Isak Paredes is probably a look. Lock in, big bro. I am, Graylish. What are you talking about? Junior has been barreling. Yep. I'm locked in, Graylish. No Brandon Loud? No. Racer Shark. I set a fucking guy in every game, bro. Every game. All right, last one. Last one of the night. I don't know what to do here. I did say the Nationals. James Wood, Mackenzie Gore. Hold on. Let's go look here. Who's pitching for Seattle? Emerson Hancock. Oh my God, they have so many lefties. Yikes. It's going to be a nightmare for this righty, isn't it? Oh, he's coming off of a good game, too. Oh, you know what? He's actually kind of worse against righties. Emerson Hancock has reverse splits. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Nathaniel Lau. Is Nathaniel Lau playing? Mistake on Josh Lau yesterday and Brandon went. Do you remember? No, I don't. Seems low for Yandy. He's very low today. 450 DK Hovey. Yes. Lead off home run. No. But how about this? Where is Nathaniel Lau? Is he playing or no? That's who I want. Oh, let's see. Let's go to the home run odds. I want Nat Lau. That's who I want. Abrams is freaking 370. Wow. Big dumper 3-1. Seriously, you think it's Abrams? How hot has he been? No. I want Lau. I want Nathaniel Lau. Odds by player. Nathaniel Lau. Home run. That's what I want. All right, here's my home run parlay, guys. 100-1. No, 1,000-1? Is that what it is? Ronald Acuna Jr., Bo Bichette home runs, Junior Caminero home runs, Nathaniel Lau home runs. What do we think? Huh? I'm going to go put this in right now. You know what? I think I have a free bet on FanDuel. First. There we go. Love that. All right, we got a couple retweets. Look at that. 2 retweets on the tweet. If the road teams all win today, somebody in here is getting $100, and I already know who it is. Alan, just kidding. Looks like free money. I'm putting this in right now. I don't have time to waste. Sorry. You're going to have to bear with me. I can't miss out on these wagers. I can't miss out on this money. Your location couldn't be verified. Don't even start with me. Don't even fucking start with me. Hold on. MLB. MLB. There we go. All right. Home run. Come on. Ronald Acuna. Boom. Oh my God, he's 390? I thought he was 5-1. Oh, I was line shopping on Pikkit. I don't have the time for that. All right, I'm going to Bo Bichette. It's probably, this one's probably going to sell me. He's 540. I like the over in this game, by the way. I like the over in this game. All right, give me. I gotta tell you right now. I'm not even just saying this. Oh my God, Junior Caminero is plus 390. That's happening. Nathaniel Lau. Here we go. Free bet. $10 to win 9,711. We're in. Bo is low on DK. No way. That's actually really funny. I'm in. I'm fucking in. Wow. I mean, if this isn't the best way to use a free bet. I may have had one too many margaritas at happy hour. But tell me this isn't the best use of a $10 free bet. I'll give a fucking giveaway here too. I'm just handing shit out left and right. Call me Oprah. $500 to someone if it hits. Got to retweet and follow Pikkit. It's not hitting. Yep. Boom. That's how we fucking roll. All right. I got to get my other parlays in too. So have you ever been to Pio? There's a place, not Pio, but there's a place like that where it's just, they just cook chickens like really, really well. You know, sorry if you're a vegan, but I'm just ordering chicken tonight, a whole chicken. My wife and I will split it. We make like this garlicky mayo sauce, rice, beans, and the sun's coming out. Perfect timing. Maybe some avocado, some yuca, you know? Do you know what salchipapa is? Does anybody know what salchipapa is? It's great. It's French fries with cut up hot dogs. What am I retweeting for the giveaway? Just go retweet everything. Go retweet everything. The last two things I retweeted. Go retweet. I never ask you to retweet anything, but you know what? I'm going to start asking for shit. I'm going to just start asking. There you go. That sounds like a W. Oh, it's fucking delicious. Yeah, there you go. Bang. Go retweet that. All right, so here's what we got. Two giveaways. The road team parlay, pay 16-1, not as much fun, or a $10 free bet to win $9,711. God, if that fucking hits. Greg just locked in Bill's Super Bowl for the fourth year in a row. It's Unbelievable. Greg, are you in here? I want to know how much shit I can talk to your face. Just kidding. All right, here's what I'll give you guys. Thanks for hanging out. He's supposed to be parenting. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Greg's child was just like literally out of the womb, wrapped up. Greg's holding his newborn child in one hand, and in the other, he's line shopping. I don't mean line shopping because we care about CLV or we care about like just looking at the board. And I'm pretty sure he made a bet when he was holding his daughter for the very first time, and it hit. Okay. Peep his tweet for reasoning. Great happy hour. I've had a good time. We've kind of had to be on the fly here. Obviously, Greg can only do so much. He's on baby watching duty. His wife had something come up last minute. He was supposed to roll with me the whole time. Shit happens, but we do our best. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Seriously. I will later. Let's talk Stars and Oilers, and then we'll shut it down. You know where I stand on everything if you give two shits, okay? I want you all to make your own decisions, obviously. But I like the Knicks. I like the under. I'm going to go Josh Hart rebounds. I might ladder that. But my real ladder for my Pikkit challenge, which no big deal, back-to-back successful ladders, limited by Hard Rock because I'm not going to say anything mean because that's just the only options and the only hands I was given. But man, I'd have a lot more money than I do now if I just had some more opportunities because that Knicks game sure did go over. Went way over. Yep. And that Thunder Wolves game went way under. Anyways, that's in the past. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you what I think about this Stars game. And I do have thoughts. I hate to feel this way. I really, truly feel like it's so chalky. And if you guys have been around for a while, a lot of you have. Barty Bart, you've been around a while. Special K, Grillish, you've been around a while. Chandler, I don't recognize your name a lot, so maybe you haven't been around a while. But I need you to understand something. I've been gambling for half my life. Okay. I haven't always been a contrarian bettor. It took me a very long time. I started betting contrarian and I did very well. I felt like betting contrarian was a cheat code. But as of late, I'd say the last 2 years has not been that easy. Okay. And now it's not that easy for everybody. But if you were betting just like fading the public, fading what everyone's on, taking the fishy lines, you're doing pretty well. It's not that easy anymore. Okay. So I have been squaring up, betting chalk, not overthinking it. Don't care who's on what. Don't care what the line is. But for whatever reason, every time I fucking do that, or not every time, but you know what I mean, more often than not, it does not play out very well. Okay. I don't hit square bets. But I'm trying to understand something. Are the Stars even square? Because I like the Stars and I like the Knicks. But are they even square? If you go to Pikkit, if you go to the Pikkit splits, it says more people on the Oilers. Are they even square? Now, obviously, the money is pretty split, like near 50-50, okay? Or bets on the Oilers. I like the Stars. And that's my ladder today. Jake Ottinger. You hear that, Dallas fans? Prime, are you in here? Breedlove, are you in here? Probably not. I haven't seen your names yet, but still. Their Prime's video, I can't bet the Stars. Oh, God. What did he do? What did he do? Oh, God. What did he do? Don't tell me there's a video. Well, I'm not going to bet the Stars. I like the Stars. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think the Stars eke this one out 3-2. That's what I think. So I'm on Jake Ottinger over saves. You DM me the video? Okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch it when we're off happy hour. Here's what I think. Yes, go look at the video. Oh, God. I build my own RBI parlay and send it to you, but thanks for the effort. Okay, I'll give you the guys. Matt Olson, Junior Caminero, Bo Bichette. Boom. I'll put that shit in too. I'll put it in too. Bo Bichette, Junior Caminero, Matt Olson. I'll do it right now when we hang up because I got Panther money to play with, baby. I'm feeling good. All right, but bet responsibly. Okay. In all seriousness, I like the Stars tonight, and I think if the Stars win, it's got to be Jake Ottinger night. I don't think the Stars are going to slow the Oilers down. I understand there's injuries involved. I think Ekholm's going to be back. Does anybody know? I think Ekholm's going to be back, but still, I mean, it is a first game back. Like, I'm not saying it's a big, it's not going to change everything. Dude, I'll tell you right now. I'm not even just saying this. The Oilers are going to win this series. I think the Stars can win tonight. And then what happens if they win game 6? How much did you win from the Panthers lay? Plus 370, risk 2 units. $740. So 7.4 units. So what I'm going to do is this, because I do know when to walk away. I'm not a smart bettor or a smart person by any means, but I'm basically going to take 1.4 units of that 7.4. And I'm going to have a little fun with it tonight. Okay. I'm going to do 0.25 units on this road team parlay. I'm going to take a Knicks parlay. I'm going to take RBI parlay that I just gave out. Bart gave to Bart. You know what? I got to get that in because I don't know when these games are starting. Sorry, chat. I know this is not good podcasting. Not fucking podcasting. Everybody always says, "Oh, how's your podcast going?" I'm like, it's a stream. Although I don't feel great about telling people that anymore with what I saw from some of the streamer shit. Okay, hold on. RBI. Where's it at? So I got to go to batter props for every single one. Hold on. To record an RBI, Bo Bichette, plus 145. Junior Caminero to record an RBI. Let's see what he is. It's in. I'll send you mine. Fuck yeah, love it. Plus 145. Wow. And then Matt Olson. To record an RBI. Look at that. Bam. This parlay is 13-1. I'm going a half unit. $50 to win 670. Well, the thing is, even if I hit these bets, I still have to work tomorrow. But. If I win one of these bets, I'm having a good time. That's what I like to do if I win money. I like to spend it. I know people like to go to Nobu. It's a more well-known restaurant. You ever heard of Bond Street Sushi? It's a great restaurant. Fantastic. I think it's a tuna tostada. I haven't been in a while. It's so good. Great apps. Watch it, though. Get that bread. Worth it, though. Get that bread. Yeah. I like where we're at tonight. Give me the Stars in a 3-2 game. I might even play the exact score POD, but I'm on Jake Ottinger ladder. I went over 30 plus saves, 32 saves, 35 saves, and 40. Just don't spend it at Chipotle, brother. The amount of times I've eaten at Chipotle, I'm not even kidding. I think you can count it on one hand. I truly do. I really think you can count it on one hand. By the way, you want to hear something funny before we get out of here? So I got this Aura ring. It's an early birthday present from my mom. I was like, she always tries to get me something for a fucking Christmas or birthday. I'm like, I don't need anything, so you just spend money on stupid shit. I was like, oh, you know what? I want to get this thing. It tracks your sleep. I like tracking my sleep. I'm getting older. I'm trying to get healthier and stuff. So I got a size 10 in Florida where it's 100 degrees, humid and hot and whatnot. Not super humid, but it's still really hot. The size 10 it was like suffocating my finger. Okay. So I went and exchanged it. I got a size 11. This thing comes right off. I wash my hands. It comes right off. I think because I left Florida where it was 100 degrees, I think my hands were swelled up. Does that happen? The heat and humidity made my fingers swell up. Because now I got a size bigger, which it fit great when I was in Orlando. As soon as I get to New York, this thing is fucking coming on and off like crazy. Can't do that with a ring. Can't do that. That's what started the Jose Cuervo last night. Made 12 units. Good for you, Rob. Good for you. If you just sprang and want a good time, you're going to take OG points. Sprinkle on him to be the threes leader. It's got to be 10-1. Okay, I think I might do that, actually. I think I might do that. All right. Honestly, game changer, magnesium before bed. I've been sleeping like a king. I make a mocktail with magnesium and sleep has never been better. Yeah, I've taken magnesium. I didn't really notice that much of a difference, but what helps me the most, not eating after like 7 o'clock. That's what really helps me. Your digestive system is already digested. That's what helps me the most. But yeah, I took magnesium. It wasn't like I didn't really notice a ton of difference, but whatever. Anyways, I'll tell you right now, THC gummies help too. Yeah, they sure do. I'll tell you right now, I'm feeling pretty good about the damn board. Knicks 107.92. Josh Hart, rebound ladder. OG Anunoby points. I'll sprinkle on the threes later. W's told you about the magnesium. Yep. Thank you, Graylish. No more melatonin for me, though. I have crazy dreams and shit. Take the Braves for Greg. We'll take the Braves for Greg. Acuna, Matata, over, A's, J's. I like it. I'm going to play it straight. Or the A's team total, or Barrios over earned runs. I like the Rays. I like Boz K ladder. I don't love the Nationals. Be real with you. Corp going to make me blow my brains out. Someone choose extra drink for me to make. Dude, it's margarita season. Have a margarita and enjoy yourself. And then it's Ottinger. Ottinger night. Ottinger night. He's going to see beach balls out there, stand on his head, make some saves. All right. Laddered it. Hobie, chill, bro. Yep. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Pikkit YouTube channel. We will see you next week. We'll have a full cast next time of characters with Steak and Greg back. I don't know if I can stream tomorrow, but I'll do my best. I am Corp. It's busy. It's going to be a busy summer for you, boy. A busy June. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Remember, the more money I make, the more I fucking wager responsibly always, but we can have a good time. We can have some fun. I don't have to be so soft and get made fun of for cashing out of $50 wagers. Thank you for hanging out. Really appreciate it. The streamer is all out uncles. This streamer is all out uncles and he rocks. Thank you very much. Cheers, man. Take care. Take care, y'all in the chat. Yep. Oh, is all our uncles and he rocks. Thank you, Graylish Cavs. You're awesome. Good luck on your wagers tonight. I'll post everything on. I'm going to enter everything in. It'll be synced to my Pikkit if you give a shit about it. _Degenerate. Yep. Rob W's. Don't give all those 12.4 units back, please. We'll see you guys next week on here, and I will try to see you tomorrow on the board review. Good luck tonight. Let's hit some fun. Thanks, everybody.